Hey everybody, I wanted to make this video as sort of a bonus feature for this unit, and it'll definitely play into the next unit as well. And the idea here is that you can actually write nth term formulas and equations of lines using the TI-84. It will do it for you. It's all a matter of interpreting the results you get and the keystrokes of entering the stuff into your calculator. So I'm going to do the I'll do it in this video, and then I'm going to actually post a table here with the keystrokes and how to do it too. All right, so here's the deal. All right, let's start with the arithmetic sequence, okay? And I wrote this question just like it would come to us, write a formula for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, and we're given the sequence -10, -3, 4, 11, and so on. And it is arithmetic. So we do have to know the type of sequence it is before we even mess with it, okay? You do have to know what type you've got. All right, this is an arithmetic sequence. You don't have to draw a fancy table like this. I'm just showing you it can be put in tabular form. When they say tabular form, guys, they're talking about a table, all right? Okay, so that's important that you realize this can be in a table, because remember, this is the first term, second term, third term, and so fourth term, and so on. And you have to have ordered pairs for this to work in the calculator. Like this is the ordered pair 1, -10, 2, -3, and so on. So you do have to make a table, but you're going to make it in your calculator. All right, let me get to the keystrokes on the calculator and I'll show you how you would enter this data. And, oops, yeah, there we go. All right, so the very first keystroke you need to do is you need to go to your stat menu. It's right here by list. So I'm going to go stat. You're going to edit. And notice you have a table. So this L1 is going to be your N column or your X column, and L2 is going to be your Y. So enter all the data in there. So on the X column, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the Y column I'm going to put in -10, -3, 4, and 11. Okay? The next keystroke you're going to need is go back to your stat menu. Stat. Arrow over to calc. You're going to calculate. Now I'm going to go down to number 4. A linear regression is what you're doing. So what might help you memorize this, it's a linear function. So go to linear regression, number 4, hit enter. Okay, you don't need to worry about the L1, L2 right there, unless that's somehow it's been changed in your calculator. That's just saying, hey, we're pulling from those lists, and we're going to calculate this function. Okay, so what you're going to have to do here is go back and remember yesterday, or not yesterday, I guess for you guys, I'm in that world. The last video I was talking about where you can compare linear functions, y equals mx plus b, to the arithmetic sequence. All right, that a is the slope, m. That b, -17, is the y-intercept. So this is giving you an mx plus b, okay? So the way we can write this would be like this. They just gave us, like I said, they just gave us an mx plus b. And we can write it that way. So they gave us, it says y equals ax plus b, right? And they say a is 7, b is -17. So the way you interpret that is your y is f of n, right? Your d, or this is actually the d, the common difference. It is 7, but you would write 7n minus 17, and that's done. If someone asks you for the 10th term, find f of 10. Well, now your formula is ready to do that, right? You just plug in 10. 7 times 10 minus 17. All right, so you get 70 minus 17, and that's 53. All right, but anyway, that's the gist of it. That's the value in this procedure right there. Okay, and it came from that information right there. So let me go back and show you one more time where it's coming from, and we'll try to screenshot this stuff for you too. When it says this right here, len reg, that's a y equals mx plus b. Your slope is 7. That's also the common difference because they are so closely related. B is negative 17, and that's how this thing works. All right, in this video, I wanted to show you one more thing you can do with this. Okay, if you're told to write the equation of a line through 2 points, I've showed that in previous videos, the way you can do that, and I want to show you how you could do that with this calculator. You may already be thinking you know how to do it, and you probably do. But what you're going to do is you're going to put this in a table. In other words, you're going to go to your calculator, and you're going to go L1, L2, and it's going to become 1, 3, 5, 9, right? And that's going to do the same thing we just did. So I'm going to go in here and show you how you might do that. Again, keystrokes would be stat, edit. I'm going to put in my 1, 5. Nope, not even a 5. I'm about to screw this thing up. That's going to be a 3. Right, just the x coordinates. And then over here, you're going to put your y coordinates. So this 1 has that 5 as an ordered pair, and that 3 has a 9 as an ordered pair, right? Stat, calc, and you can just press number 4, right? And it goes directly to that function. Calculate, and there's your equation of your line. So let's interpret that real quick, and I'll show you how that works. So what we found, it gives us this: y equals ax plus b. A is what they're telling me is 2. B is 3. So your equation of your line is 2x plus 3. Now, how nice is that? Very little work went into that. Calculator took care of business. All right, that's it for this one. I'm going to show you something about geometric sequences in the next video. It's not as good at those, but it will do some for us. So I'll show you what it will do, okay? All right, hope this is helpful.